YouTube, it's TQB. I'm back this time with a video request. This is not a hair video, despite the fact that I am freshly washed. So I had a friend request that I do a video for how I apply my weekly mask I do for my face. It is a charcoal and bentonite clay mask that I do. Bentonite clay draws out the impurities, and the activated charcoal does a good job of exfoliating the face. So it's two birds with one stone kind of thing. So how I go about, and I make the mask myself, but how I apply it, I actually use what would be a foam paintbrush. I broke the handle off those, so this is kind of the end of a foam paintbrush. So I do this just because the activated charcoal gets into your fingers, and while it does wash out, it takes a little bit of time and effort to get it out. So without further ado, I'll show how I apply this. I dip that in, and even though I don't wear makeup, I do know how you're supposed to apply your foundation. So you're going to brush up your forehead, and this is weird doing it in the camera as opposed to doing it in the mirror, but you get the gist. All right, and I brush down through my T-zone. Follow the curve. Eyes. Make sure you get in good around the nose. Now just go back over any spots that look a little thin as it starts to dry. Now, I will say, I'm going to do all the talking I'm going to do right now while it's still wet, because once it sets, you will not be able to move your face. I'll take it back. I said you will be able to move, but when you do it, it will crack the mask and it will take some effort. So get that on, get nice full coverage, let it dry, and just as a word to the wise or warning, that as the mask dries, it will start to tighten because it's pulling the impurity from your skin. But while it's tightening, it will feel like a horrible itch, and you'll want to scratch. Don't scratch, because it's not really an itch. It is just the impurities being drawn and your skin being pulled tighter. That is what you're feeling. So yeah, so be prepared, because the first time I did this, no one told me that, and I'm like, oh, I'm having a reaction. What is going on? Mouth. Even if I did, it's not a bad thing, because I actually can brush my teeth with activated charcoal if I chose to. Same thing with bentonite clay. None of it is harmful. So yeah, the whole itching thing, I was not prepared. So yeah, so that's how I paint it on. So I get nice, full, even coverage without getting charcoal all over my fingers. So I let this sit about 15-20 minutes, long enough for it to fully harden and draw in tight. yeah, so it pulls all the impurities out. It exfoliates. So I do this once a week. And typically my rule is wash my hair, do the face. And I only do it once a week because the charcoal does exfoliate, and you don't want to do that too often because it will irritate your skin. Okay, so that's about it. See you later. Thanks for watching.